Welcome back to Amnesia, The Dark Descent. Alright, well, I got back to where I was before I died. Now I know not to mess with Mr. Water Monster because he can one-shot kill me. Which is kind of lame. No, get up! I might as well use this because maybe they'll save me. Alright, go, go, go. No, no, no! You. Go, go. Faster, Daniel, faster. Alright, we're in here. And we're actually gonna feed our little friend. Not really our friend, but we're gonna feed you anyway. Here, boy. Go get it, boy. Go get it. Go get it. Good water monster. No! No, not me! Got more oil. I'll let you finish eating that and I'll give you something else. Come on. Where is he? There you go, boy. No, go eat that. Whoa. Come on, come on, come on, come on. You done? Ah, shit. Okay. There you go, boy. Come on. Go eat it. Yeah, let's do this. No, 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 no. Okay. Get that. Let's see, it's gonna bust down the door. Or maybe you can't open doors. Can you? I'm not gonna stick around and find out. Never mind, you can. Alright. Don't ask me how I know that. Alright. We're not out of the woods yet, though. Gotta get ready to run. Run, Daniel. Run! No! I hear him. He won't get me. We made it. This is probably like the most relaxing part of the game. We can splish splash right here. All right. The wind told me to go this way.
You have an ascending room. Would it take us to the inner sanctum?
It will definitely take care of the vertical part of our journey. So, you have ridden an elevator before?
Yes, the Colosseum at Regent's Park has one. It takes you to the gallery where you can view the panorama.
Good. This ride might be a little longer, and in the other direction.
We try to go into Mr. Elevator, but it doesn't work. And machine room is locked. Let's see what's over here. Ooh. Okay. Study. Yes, true. We're gonna go to study first. Is this another dream? He thought, and screamed at the top of his lungs. Alright. This is a nice, kind of well-lit place. Maybe not this room. What's with all the dogs screaming? Wait. I think I'm capped at 13 tinderboxes because I'm gonna grab this one. Oh, never mind. I don't know why. I only saw 13 whenever I grab them. Or maybe I am capped on the tinderboxes. It's a little quiet in here. Too quiet. Oh boy, okay. Discovery of an orb. To my most trusted student, a friend, Johann Weyer. The most remarkable thing has happened. As I was traveling through the Prussian woods this summer, I finally found one of the orbs I have been looking for the last 20-odd years. It is an inexplicable, as the Heliodromus described it in the Hortus Conclusus. It was that I was told about, an underground Mithraic temple crowned with the unearthly artifact. The orb was big enough to fill my cupped hands, and the texture was smooth and jagged. Its color washed, while rich, contrast is not enough to describe its nature. It was an impossibility, an artificial paradox captured within stone. I was staying in a nearby village called Alstat, investigating one of the antiquated trails. When I finally found the cavern, I went inside, and suddenly I could verify the truth of these enigmatic artifacts. They were real. As you can understand, this is the most important discovery of my life, but it had also become my greatest fear. As I entered the underground chamber, I could feel that I was trespassing. Because of my curiosity, I did my best to fight these instincts and fetch the orb from its place. I scrambled out of the chamber and into the woods. I could sense something was following me. It bayed loudly as I closed in. The beast, The guardian of the orb was relentless in his pursuit. I made my way to a nearby ravine where I stumbled upon some men fishing in the lake. I tried to warn them as I passed, but fortunately, fortunately they remained as I continued my escape. That's not very nice. When I heard their cry of pain echo through the valley, I felt such a tremendous sense of relief, thinking I would be spared. Suddenly, a blue shimmering light engulfed me, and the colors of the forest were washed away before my eyes. That was a long one. Okay. I kept running through the bleak surroundings. The trees had turned charcoal black with leaves of cinder. The ground covered in murky water. I pressed on through the drenched land as the glowing ember gave way to the rising wind and rained on me. I could hear pleading screams in the distance, and I joined in as pain and fear overtook me. I fell to the ground, gasping for air. This certainly must sound strange, but I had been carried miles away from the Alps to a grassy field outside Genoa. The guardian had taken the orb from me, but still, and until this day, I fear its return. Sometimes I lay awake at night listening to the howling cry I heard from the forest. It has been nearly a decade since that day, and I still haven't been able to write about the incident. The last time we spoke to you about your interest and ongoing research into this mythic orbs, and I realized I owed you the truth about my visit to Altstadt. Your friend and mentor, Heinrich Cornelis Agrippa. So he was ready to sacrifice anyone for that orb. This window, it speaks to me. Alright, what do we got in here? I should probably not be using my oil as much. Probably not gonna find a lot. Animal experiment, okay. Canis lupus familiaris, 1658, April 12th. After a short study, it is clear that the agitation found among humans can be found in the dog. Fear and pain induce stress, which seems to trigger an endogenous response, causing the animal to burst with energy. I believe that the catalyst is produced in the brain. It is difficult to determine exactly where and what it is, but I can sense it. It reeks of cosmic genesis. Sorry. There's an inherent problem in harvesting this energy since the creature is bound to die from the exercise. I must refine this process of torture and enable any real work to be done. More experiments must be performed, but it seems that only human beings are able to produce the amount necessary. It might be their ability to appreciate the severity of the process that ultimately augments their experience of terror.
Let's see what you have to offer. What a mess. I should have sharpened the saw, but I can sense it. It's definitely there.
Alexander, you are ugly. Why would you harm the poor doggies? That's funny. We see people die in horror movies all the time, and when we're like, eh. Well, whenever it comes to a dog or any animal, we're always like, why? Alright, nothing over here. I'm gonna hop out this window. Tinderbox. Come here. Come here. Hoppity hop. Hoppity hop. Hoppity hop. Huppity hub. We're just gonna pay no attention to that. Oh, okay. When will it be my turn? Have I not shown restraint? My patience spans centuries from where I came. Mankind has not even wasted a breath, yet I bow to you. I have done so much for you, and I have gained nothing in return. Agrippa, I trusted you. It was I who, in all fairness, should have entered that gate. Hello? What's this? If the elevator breaks down again, make sure you use the steam engine to build up pressure before channeling it into the machinery. Adjust the levers to get the right amount of pressure inside the chamber. The meter should read up 8 and down 8. Make sure the flow is set according to follow the charts. Trinity steam set functions, 4-phase amplitudes, and complete steam flow cycle. Note that the machine will not check proper configuration until all rods are inserted. These barrels are useless, only giving me small amounts of oil. Is there anything here? A couple of tinder boxes. Okay, well, I think that's everything to find here. I think it's time we made our way back. Let's go. Who keeps destroying the trees? Nice to know there's still owls out here. Not the screams of the doggies. Alright, let's get out. Alright, so I'm gonna end this episode right here, but I'm gonna pick it right back up in the next part. And I will see you next time on... I'm just gonna end it right there.